I have Sean Spicer, who was President Trump's White House press secretary and now host of the Sean Spicer podcast. He is also a NewsNation political contributor. Sean, you know the old adage is that negative campaign ads work. I'm worn out, man. Are you basking in the glory of this final home stretch? You've got to be eating it up.
You know what? I'm the rare individual, Markie, that loves it. I'm going, there's only 21 days left. Are you kidding me? But I'm excited in these final days. This is a race for the ages, and I get why people are tired. But I cast my vote early in Virginia here. I hope people throughout the country, when they get the opportunity to cast their ballots, go do it early. That helps the candidates and helps, well, on my side, definitely helps allow resources to be saved for low propensity voters. So go cast your ballot.
Yeah. Talk to me about that fear-mongering tactic, Sean. You know, we played that clip, both sides. Does that kind of, scare factor, if you will, work for people, especially those who are undecided right now?
Well, first of all, yes, it works. Absolutely. That people wouldn't use it if it didn't work, right? I mean, there's a reason that it's a motivating factor in races. You go back through history. People are motivated, whether economic security or personal safety issues, terrorism, things like that. Remember 2004, George Bush versus John Kerry. People were worried about further terrorism attacks. So it's a motivating factor to vote. This is the really interesting thing. I think we are at the precipice right now at about the 21-day mark where people are, the campaigns are shifting really, really to a get out the vote effort. If you're undecided yet, if you don't know who Donald Trump is, I think you have a problem. You have a bigger problem than the campaigns can fix at this point. And so right now they're motivating their base. They're getting out, as I said, the high propensity voters, the people who vote in 4 of 4, 3 of 4 elections. And then what they want to do is slowly work down that list and get the 2 of 4, the 1 of 4, and the just registered folks. But they're slowly working down that list to make sure that people bank their votes, that they have a plan to go out and vote, that they, are telling their friends and their neighbors and their coworkers, do you have a plan? Sure. But this is really the transition from the persuasion to the motivation phase of the campaign, where it's all about get out the vote.
Yeah, and talk to me, Sean, because, we've been reporting all morning. Trump and his team, they're in Chicago right now. He's been spending a lot of time in these deep blue states, Illinois, California this weekend, New York. Why do you think he's spending so much time in places he's likely not going to win come November 5th?
Yeah, it's a great question you're asking, because I think a lot of professionals even will scratch their head and say, why is he going to Madison Square Garden? Why did he go to Aurora, Illinois? But think about it. He goes to Aurora, Illinois, and everybody immediately talks about immigration. The Sunday shows all ask J.D. Vance the question.
Oh, you mean Colorado?
He's a master.
Colorado.
Colorado, yes, thank you. And then he's going to Madison Square Garden because Madison Square Garden is iconic, right? The idea is you go to places, Coachella, California, everybody thinks he's in Coachella, and suddenly you get a lot more media attention than sometimes going to a one-off location. So it's a combination of both. Let's be honest. He's in Pennsylvania. He's got 3 stops today. But when he's in Chicago, he's going to the Chicago Economic Forum up there. That's a very, very storied institution. It's going to get a lot of press. You can't go do the Chicago Economic Club in say, Athens, Georgia, right? You have to actually come to Chicago to do it. But he's going to get a lot of earned media, a lot of business media, a lot of financial press because he's there doing that. So there are certain things you do because the earned media that's generated merely by going there will outdo going to another event. And it's a combination of both. As I said, he's got 3 stops today, so that's 1 of 3. And I think he understands probably better than anybody how to mastermind the media and earned media.
Yeah, well, they're blitzing the country. There's no doubt about that. And this thing is, I don't know that it could get any tighter than it is. Sean Spicer, thanks so much, as always, for your time. Really appreciate it, sir. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.